Hello everyone and welcome back to another trailer reaction of the best boys Getselious and Sithscott.
Hello.
And Scott, this time around, let them know what we're going to be watching.
So we're checking out a trailer for Star Ocean: The Divine Force. It's their third mission report trailer. I'm excited to see what more they have to tell. Every trailer that we've seen of Star Ocean has actually been improving in its quality, which is good because I wasn't always that big a fan of this game. I'm
Right.
becoming more of a fan.
Yeah. And before we get started with the trailer looking in, hopefully Raymond gets some drip. I don't know if that's going to happen. But before we get into that, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell as well, be notified at a good time, and stay hydrated. Now let's get started with the trailer. There's a Square Enix logo, so it's working. That's good.
That's good. The trailer works.
Yeah.
Any friend of it is an enemy of mine.
Alright, first of all, I can't trust this guy. He has an evil face, that beard. He's clearly the villain.
It's the horns, isn't it?
It's the horns, yeah. It's definitely, you know.
And I won't let either of you consume another world.
What's going on? Who was that?
Can I really say that I know it's not like the main thing. This planet particularly has some really cool aesthetics going on. They got airships and medieval stuff. So they got like space pirates and everything going on. It's really cool.
This is where all the different planets of Final Fantasy reside.
Where's Sid? You know.
She'll show up eventually.
Yeah. Or they'll show. Has Sid ever been a woman? I actually gotta check that.
I think so. Oh, well, kind of not. They kind of mixed Sid and Cindy with Final Fantasy 15.
Ah, okay.
Because Sid was a thing, but we also had Cindy too, which was more of the mechanic.
Yeah, because I felt like because Sid is such a gender neutral name, you could have Sid as a dude or Sid as a chick and just mix it up every game. There's Sid, you know.
Good.
Yeah.
That skin and those horns.
Oh god. Their skin and them horns. This guy's handsome. He's beautiful. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Really hate to do this, but one has to do what one has to do.
First of all, I'm going honest. Okay, let like I had to say this, alright? That dude's handsome. That dude's just handsome. He's clearly the good guy, right?
Yeah.
We've obtained new intel on the latest adventure in the Star Ocean saga. In the far reaches of space, Leticia, Raymond, and their friends fight to save the kingdom of Asterius from the encroaching threat of the Whale Empire.
Okay, now we get okay, now we have a better idea of the story. Not just use Duma to punch stuff.
That's all some people really need to know, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there's more to it. We're stopping an empire, which is good, you know. God, Raymond just looks so lame compared to the other characters.
He really does.
Yeah.
Like, all these characters look so good, and then there's Raymond.
Yeah.
The variants.
Begging your pardon, but where are you off to?
Did Theo really say something about fear?
If you recognize Duma, then you must not be from this planet.
How very on point there, Raymond. You're very smart. I gotta give him that. Alright, so the variants are horn people that possess technology. Yeah.
They're evil because they have horns. Okay, no.
We are the ones who should be utilizing the.
Okay, first of all, Sean Chiplock as a choice. It's not 5 out of 5, you know. Second of all, Raymond. I mean, come on. Look, this guy. Look at his handsomeness. Look at him. He's got a scar. He's got horn. Like, this guy is very, very horn bait. Okay, this guy. He's just look. How long am I in the video? I'm 4 minutes in. I can say, yeah, look, you could make all the fun art with him, okay? All the NSW art for this guy, all right?
Yeah.
Look, and no one will judge you for it, okay? Let's put it that way.
He looks very pretty. He looks like he should be the main character at this point.
I mean, and he has a cool scar going on. If you guys can't see it, you'll see it. Jeez.
Powers of that Duma.
Also, again, Sean Chiplock as a is like, brilliant.
Great
choice.
job.
Yeah, good choice.
Finally, he gets it. Pretty slow on the uptake, aren't
Okay, see, this is really hard. She's the villain too, and what am I gonna do here, okay? Okay, alright. The horn posting's begun. Alright, first of all, luckily, we're very proud that her name doesn't end with an I, like Lowly. We'd be all like, jail, like, we're all 5 FBI, FBI! We'd all be arrested. We would be done. That's all I gotta say. Let's be very grateful for Square Enix understanding not to get people arrested.
Yes, please.
Yeah. But honestly, though, her aesthetic is good as well. All of the variant people, at least the villains, have a very unique aesthetic, like this like commander-type Victorian kind of look going on, you know?
It looks really good, and I really like the shoulder pads with the outfits too, because it always fits well. Especially like the horns are like they play an aesthetic with the outfit, like they almost match the shoulder pads, and it's
exactly.
great.
It looks really good, and for for both of the characters, they also look pretty hot too. So that's always like a level bonus, you know.
Yep.
But yeah, it's really like and let's see, Paie Mata, good choice as well. She sounds great in this role. If I butchered that, I'm sorry. And this guy. So it seems like all of them have a scar. All the variants have a scar.
Makes you wonder where they got him from.
Yeah, they got it from, yeah. Ben,
it's all from Raymond. They had to look at Raymond.
Yeah, it's Raymond's fault. The villain, Raymond. The villain. Ben Diskin. Oh, it's an older guy. His look doesn't look like the most. Like, he looks like straight up like Have you ever played King of Fighters, Scott?
I've played the earlier King of Fighters, not the newer ones.
So you're aware of the villain from '97, I believe, Gonitz?
Yes, I am.
He kind of looks like Gonitz with horns.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, he kind of looks like Gonitz. And again, you're right. Look at the shoulder pad. It drips with the horn and matches the inner inner wear. It's really good.
I never thought you could have horns that match shoulder pads, but here we are.
I think it's like. Again, you're gonna probably hear us say a lot. We're not a fan of Raymond designs, okay, guys? Let's get that out the way. We don't like Raymond's design.
Multiple enemies detected.
During their power struggle with Bavarians over Duma, Raymond and the others meet a race of beings that have lived on Aster 4 since time immemorial. Their leader is Malkia Trathen.
Oh.
Okay, then.
Is she a villain? Please don't be a villain. Please don't be a villain. Please don't be a villain.
If she is a villain, then how come all the villains are the great lookers?
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, like all the hot people. Like, is this the lesson they're teaching you in Star Ocean Divine Force? Only ugly people could be heroes? Us, the hot people, are villains because they're beautiful?
They get all the free stuff.
Yeah, oh, jeez.
Evil itself. She and Midas have quite the history.
Oh,
Malkia
spicy.
has also known Leticia and Albert since they were young, so she gladly lends them a raid.
Okay, she's a good guy. That's good to know.
Hooray!
Not lay another finger on the Trathen people.
Malkia fights using a unique melee style.
I love her moves so far.
The Trathen
Yeah, I agree.
have shape-shifting, malleable bodies, allowing Malkia to whip enemies with her legs. She can even learn a special move to share her HP with allies.
Oh, so she's a...
So she's
Okay.
So she's like she's like a mid-range character, like kind of a zoner, but not really. Like I would say like kind of like maybe like if you high-level Axel Low or Testament, but in fighting game sense, but also has the ability to like transfer HP to all. So I guess if I level up her to give her some HP skills, that's kind of cool. It's a different way of healing, I would say. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, I really do wonder how that's gonna go.
Yeah.
Conflict with the Varians will shake the planet of Aster 4 to its core. Where
Again.
will the skirmish eventually lead? Whatever the outcome, it will certainly be a battle for the ages.
I will not go as easy on you.
Do your worst.
Each playable character can be customized extensively.
Again, like this is we mean this quite seriously. Look at the entire cast, right? Each of them has like a color code or something unique about them. You got Night Girl over here, right? She looks really good. You got Alfie, blue and green drip, very royal looking. This chick,
Yeah, all the jewelry too. Like,
all the
holy
jewelry,
crap.
yeah. This girl, the excellent like blouse, pink and light blue. I can definitely know she has nice hairband. The second in command, who looks very similar to Amelia Rage, was a good design choice.
You mean the real first in command?
The real first in command, yeah. And the two characters look pink and sexy pink and gold. Raymond, just black and red. Like nothing about him looks kind of unique at all. He just like looks compared to everybody else. What am I doing with this guy? You know,
he looks like someone's OC, to be honest.
Honestly, yeah. Like I felt like his design, like if they want to make a design, like make him unique or gruff, if they're already, no, I'm not saying they did. So it feels like they based her based off on Guilty Gear, right? You've seen the new Guilty Gear Amelia Rage character, right?
Yeah.
Very similar, that she has bigger, you know, she has boob window. If you wanted to like get away with like, so then you could make him like, since he has kind of long scruffy hair, you can make him look like Soul Bad Guy a bit. You could give him a cool jacket. He talks gruff anyway. You could make him like Haikisuke maybe if you wanted to. Like I feel
honestly,
like
a jacket would help him a lot, to be honest.
Yeah, a jacket would help. I feel like maybe a holster for his blade or something. Like he needs something that pops, and his face doesn't help either.
Yeah, it definitely seems like he was like the prototype model, and then they just kept the prototype model.
Yeah. But everyone else looks so unique and like has something about him. Like this guy gives me like I know he's pink, but Jonathan Joseph Joestar vibes, you know?
Joestar, he's the
Joestar.
real JoJo.
Yeah. You heard you said what? Exactly. And like I guess like I said, it's not gonna be like, oh no, because he looks ugly, the game's gonna be bad. No, he just looks compared to everybody, he looks so out of place.
He does.
Gain enough experience, and your characters will level up, granting them SP.
Okay, first of all, I know Square Enix, I really appreciate doing this. Thank you for explaining me how an RPG works. I really appreciate that.
In case you want to know how to get experience points, we should just go to... oh,
just
gosh,
just beat enemies and you'll gain XP, which will give you SP. Great.
Next thing you're gonna tell me is people die when they're killed.
Yeah, or there are two type of skills in the game. You know, I'm just kidding. But all seriousness, I also like how the interface has. This is a good looking interface, and there's a like when the characters pick, they don't have a static like art animation. Their full 3D animations are in the menu. I think it's really freaking cool.
Use SP to strengthen a variety of skills at your disposal.
Wow.
Or learn entirely new abilities from the skill tree. Combat skills offer a variety of specialized attacks.
With you, you'll not be the last.
Active skills allow you to gain the upper hand in battle.
I was joking, but here we are. Here we are. I was joking.
Baby's first RPG.
Baby's first RPG. No insult, obviously. I think it's good that I'm explaining it, but I just find it funny, like the way they explain it. So you press the X button to attack. I'm like, what? Honestly, the attack animations look really good, though. When
They really do.
Like that like we give Raymond crap for looking lame, but that Buster kick looks really cool.
It really does.
Like I said, I feel like they have to give him something that just feels like he belongs or he's like unique. He just looks like a dude. He looks like a mechanic or a dude in like a shirt and pants, you know?
He's not even like fun like Jack.
Yeah. Yes, that's what cast. I don't know if she's a caster, but that probably does be extremely helps her out.
Yeah, it probably does.
Passive skills provide a host of supportive boons. Mix and match to create your own unique fighting style. Players can gain an advantage in combat by training Duma. Learn skills or strengthen existing ones by using DP accumulated by collecting gems.
Alright. So this is like there's a lot of mechanics going on here. You have level up, use skill points to get new skills or strengthen skills within the skill tree. And now we have the Duma skill tree, which is like a I would describe it like a monster trainer kind of thing, Scott. Is that a good way to describe it?
Yeah, I think so far what we know about.
Yeah, far that
that's probably a good way to explain it.
Yeah, as of like now, because they can always change. So you gain you gain experience points specifically for Duma, which is DP, I guess called Duma points, and then you can give Duma abilities.
Yes.
I don't know if that'll be too much for a game like this, because that can make it a little like this is not an insult to any RPGs, but when an RPG is too grindy, it could turn people off. I think sometimes.
It really can, especially if like it's required for you to actually pay attention to the grinding to actually get farther in on a game. Like if you can only beat this certain boss by having this specific ability that's in the thing.
Yeah. Or you have to be like a standard trick is if you're not level 10 by the first boss, well, your chances of winning go drastically go down, because at level 10 you gain 15 defense points, which is enough to block his hits consistently.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's just like random RPG stuff, but yeah.
Improving this mysterious ally will be a great help on your journey. These are not the limits of Duma's capabilities, however. It also has access to powerful skills through vatting. These are...
Oh my, is he a ninja?
Heck yes!
Oh my god, he's a knight and a ninja. Yo, he watched Naruto as a kid. He did it. Oh man, I love Alfie.
Someone had to learn it from it, because I didn't.
Yeah. Also, vatting, I almost read that as vetting. He's just vetting you out, yeah.
Special techniques unique to each character.
He actually is a ninja and a knight. I love this guy.
Once it reaches its max, you can unleash devastating abilities. Carefully utilize your character's powerful offensive and recovery expertise to turn the tide of battle.
Okay, but that one looks freaking awesome.
Yeah, he just like dive bombs into it. Like that's it. Like, bah! That's crazy.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
That nullifies incoming attacks by holding the VA button during combat.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
This barrier can even repel attacks and make enemies flinch. Duma can also be detached from the player character, allowing it to provide various status-enhancing effects to the whole party. This condition is called Estuary Cage. Duma's Estuary Cage increases allies' defenses, reducing the damage they receive. However, the party cannot use VA or vatting while the Estuary Cage is in effect, nor will the VA gauge accumulate. Though situational, this defensive measure does have its uses.
I actually like this as a mechanic. You can use Duma offensively or defensively, and I like the defensive part of it because there's going to be times where you don't want to take as much damage as you do, as well as you want to figure out what the boss is doing, so you definitely want to protect yourself. But at the cost of that, you don't gain VA gauge. I think that's fair.
Honestly, yeah, and I'm sure that also influences the DP skills you learn as well, so you can make your, I guess, Duma be defensive or more offensive kind of deal.
Right, you could probably gain benefits, so like if the extra cage is open, you maybe gain HP, you heal HP over time, or something basic, like your attack speed goes up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's really cool. I think if done rightly, this mechanic can be done, because you have people who like, screw defense, I'm gonna put all my infants into vatting and just going, dive bomb into the future, right?
Heck yeah, that's just gonna be my main. It's just dive bombs only.
Right, and then you have people who like want to play defensively, who enjoy to toil a battle. People like, yeah, I think it's really cool. I think it's a cool mechanic, and both have their upsides and downsides. Particularly the downsides of using the cage, the estuary cage, is that, oops, that fell. Don't worry about that, chat. It fell. Everyone, YouTube. So the thing you worry about is that if you use the defensive mechanics, you lose the ability to use vatting and the VA abilities. So there's maybe, like I said, maybe there's another trailer explaining the downsides if it's going pure vat mode. But I think it's awesome that there's a optional playstyle if you want it.
Yes. It's always good to have options.
Princess Leticia.
This concludes our report on all currently accurate intel. But there is more to the Divine Force than the heat of battle. Info on weapon and armor crafting through item creation, minigames, and more marvels of the universe is on the horizon.
I'll give you a lesson in the alchemy secrets of the Vineyard family.
In our next report, we'll take a closer look at all of these activities and more.
Alright. Sounds good. So I guess like before we end the trailer and the I guess conclusion of it, this we joke, but this actually looks like a really solid like package trailer for Square Enix explaining the mechanics of the game and why everyone's more prettier than Raymond.
100%, yes.
Yeah, 100%. I think I'm more into the battle system, how it looks overall now. I like how it looks. They offering other mini they have mini games and other things you can do in the game. It feels like Star Ocean, at least, like, I don't know if you guys in YouTube, let us know if you're hardcore Star Ocean fans. Star Ocean has never been a game that, like, really, kind of, like, gets well known compared to other Square properties, like the Mana series, or Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, or Dragon Quest.
Yeah, it definitely feels like it's more of a niche thing in Square Enix's catalog.
Right. And
compared to the rest of their games. Well, I mean, they also have other niche games, but compared to what it's trying to be like in other games.
Yeah, like, Star Ocean has never been a game that's, like, I want to say, made gangbusters, or even made gangbusters impressions. I felt like one of the problems of Star Ocean in general was, like, just maybe some of the storytelling and other aspects. Like, some Star Ocean games feel more clunky and less clunky compared to others. But this time around, they've really, like, kind of tried to hone it in and fix it. Even though we joke about Raymond's design, this game kind of makes a lot more sense than the other Star Oceans I played. Especially The Last Hope. That was, you know...
I'm still looking forward to this.
Yeah, as am I.
You'll hear from us again as more intel comes in. Over and out.
Cool. They got guns, so that's alright. October 27th.
Yep.
More of that.
You guys pre-order stuff, or is it just have another trailer? Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
there we go.
pre-orders.
You get the pieces, it looks like, for the chess game we saw earlier, which could be interesting. Which is references to other Star Ocean characters I saw was really cool. Armor, obviously. Accessories, nice, you know. Help your early leveling, that's always good.
Yep.
Alright. And with that out of the way, thank you guys for checking out our, I guess I'll over-explain / trailer reaction. This is a new format for us. It'll be a little more thoughtful instead of, like, going to pop off. And I guess we still pop off here and there. But I hope you guys enjoy the content. If you like it, let us know in the comments below. What's your favorite Star Ocean game? And let us know what you think we missed or things we should be celebrating. Obviously, the variants are hot. So I'd be like, if they're my new overlords, I mean, if I get enslaved, it's bad. But if Lola tells me to, like, let her step on you, but, like, step on me, mommy, so that's okay.
Do we get horns if they're the new overlords? Because that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, and the shoulder pads.
Yeah, especially the shoulder pads.
The shoulder pads. But honestly, though, thank you guys for checking out our trailer for Star Ocean, The Divine Force. The direction. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell as well, be notified next time we go live. Like the video, and let us know what you think in the comments. This is Getselious and Sithscott signing out, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
See ya.